My youngest son had wanted to get in the front seat. A little guy at the time. He's not little no more. He was a little guy at the time. He had gotten in the front seat and we were about to pull off, but I thought real quick about him and I said, you know what? I said no, and I pulled over. Said, you got to get in the back. And I had one of my heavier sons get in the front. And he looked at me like, you like them more than me? You know how children are. He like, you like them more than me? Why I can't sit up front with you, Dad? We on the highway, he's excited. I'm like, no, son, you don't understand. You're so light. It's not about us. It's not about me doing anything wrong. See, I know what I'm gonna do, but you can't always account for everybody else. So he didn't understand. I put him in the back, put one of my heavier sons up front, and we pulled out of the rest stop and got on the highway. And no sooner than we hit the third lane, my son's hands go up. And I'm like, I looked at his hands because it was, unpredictable movement in the car. I see his hands, but then I saw what he was pushing against. It's like he was trying to push away the car in front of us. And then I heard the sound, boom! There was a crash right in front of us. And one car was going in this direction, and one car had been spun completely around and was coming at this car, coming at the car that I was in. There was, I want to say shrapnel, but there was pieces of cars flying through the air and dust everywhere. And I immediately, training kicked in, I immediately looked at my peripheral to see if there was someone coming in back of me, and there was a lot of cars. Everybody trying to avoid it. But I had just enough time to swerve into the lane next to me and hit the gas and take off just in time to miss everything. I had my entire family in the car, and everybody was counting on me to do the right thing. And when that happened, instinct kicked in. Training took over. I will never say that that's how nice I am or that's how smooth and, how much of a good driver I am. No, I've been driving for years. I've been training for years. My training is what prepared me to respond to that situation. As we were driving away in the rearview mirror, I saw the cars that were behind me, people in the windshield, screaming and holding their hands out, taking their hands off the wheel and panicking. They reacted naturally to what they saw. You're supposed to panic in those situations. I panicked as well, but I responded. Leadership responds. Management reacts.